So many things happens when we exercise. Most of the things that goes on the inside while we are exercising, we are not even aware that things like that is going on. But they really are going on the inside. They keep on working. While we are doing our thing on the outside, they are also doing their things on the inside. I want to encourage you out there to engage in exercise. It doesn't matter your age. If you are in 30, if you are in your 40, if you are in your 50, in your 60, in your 70, engage in exercise by the little way you can. Start with 10 minutes, 15 minutes every morning or in the evening, whatever. But we'll keep working to increase the volume of the time that you spend in exercise. That list down here is the things that happens to our body when we exercise. And this things is beneficial to our body. When we exercise, there is a reaction going on in our body. And this reaction is the reason why when you started the whatever you are engaged in, it is normal. But by the time you go 5-10 minutes into the same thing that you are doing, you begin to feel the pain, you begin to feel the tiredness, you begin to feel uneasy to stop. You begin to feel some pain, maybe joint pain or whatever pain. So the reaction is the reason for all this. Okay, and this reaction also continues to every organs that is in our body, veins, tissues, bones, and every organs that is active in our body will start shifting and moving. And all this movement that our body is making now is for only one purpose: to support us on the activities that we are presently engaged into. This movement affects every part of our body. Every part of our functioning body is engaged in this shifting and the moving activity. Now, when we start exercising, the heart will receive a signal to release more blood, and the heart will respond by releasing more blood on high pressure level. On this high pressure level, two things is involved. It opens up a blood flow to our veins. All blood channels will naturally open without no restriction. And this blood flow goes hand in hand with energy. Yes, two of them goes together. When we exercise, energy comes in twofold: giving out energy and receiving energy. And this happens on the equal transaction of what you give out is what you get. But on the receiving side, for instance, if you exercise for 3 hours on a run for the whole day, that exercise could carry you for 2 to 3 days or 4 days. You only give in for 3 hours exercise for the day, but that exercise carries you for 2 to 3 days. So that is the exercise that when you give in, you receive on the other end. The receiving side is more higher than the one that you give, but two of them goes hand in hand. When it comes to energy, it is a natural law that what you give out is what you will receive. One thing about energy as well is energy is a universal thing. It's everywhere, all over the world. So to receive energy, we have to go in for it. And how do we go in for it? By deliberately exercising, deliberately receiving the pains that comes through exercise, deliberately daring the pains, because there is a pain whenever you exercise, but we have to endure the pain. By enduring these pains, you will be able to receive the outgoing energy that will sustain you for days. So it is very, very important to note that exercise is the only means and the only means to receive pure energy. Exercise makes us to sweat, and sweat is good for our body. So many toxins go out. Yes, they go out of our body through sweating. Whenever we exercise, there is a restructuring and repositioning taking place in our body. Restructuring causes shakings to every part of our body. Organs for filtration of toxins. What is toxins? Toxin is anything that has the ability to develop sickness, to develop disease, infections, cancer and diabetes, arthritis, heart and liver and the kidney diseases. Anything that can cause that to happen to our body is a toxins. And those toxins develop over time. They did not enter our body today and begin to function today. They take time to develop to the capacity wherein they becomes a poison to our body. So when we exercise helps to break their power little by little, and delete them out of our body. So many illness, hidden illness, is lying dormant on our body. It's only through exercise we will be able to discover where these dormant illness are lying in our body. To some, it is in your eyes. To some, it is in the heart. To some, it is in the head. To some, it is in the stomach. To some, it is in the joint pain. And so many places where we have all these hidden sickness lying dormant. But exercise will trigger the removal of all of these toxins, because it's a toxin that form those disease in the body. So through exercise, all these toxins will be break down in pieces and sent out of our body. Exercise helps to stretch our veins, our muscles, allowing our body to be flexible. Exercise keeps our mind and body in good mood and shape. Like I said earlier, when we exercise, we burn out energy and also receive another energy. Exercise keeps our heart healthy and in good shape. Exercise is a medicine that money cannot buy. To get or to receive pure natural energy, we must exercise. Energy does not come to us. Every human have a portion of energy given to them to do a particular thing. But if we want more energy that can sustain us beyond the natural energy that is available to everybody, we have to go for it. It doesn't come to us. We can only go out and get it. And how do we do that? You also follow what I said earlier. It's only through exercise. Regular exercise will boost our muscle and strength, boost our endurance, and so many other things that happen whenever we exercise. So, I will advise you to find time that you can engage. Start with 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending the time that is available at your disposal at a time. 20 to 30 minutes every day is not bad. So, engage.